Hi Libra, welcome to your May 2019 angel card reading. I hope you're doing well heading into the month of May. I am using the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue, and I will also be pulling a Archangel Oracle card, also by Doreen Virtue. So you are my last sign for the month of May. Just a quick reminder that these are general readings, so please take what resonates with you and discard the rest. It's possible that there can be some messages that may be helpful and others not so much, and that's okay. If you find that there is information that does resonate with you and you would like to explore further, check out my website, angelawakening.net, and we can work through a personal reading with you. You can also follow the links below in the description box. So I've been telling the other signs that I believe the month of May is wouldn't call it the January of 2019, but for me, it is really a big month in terms of how the rest of the year can potentially play out for us. How we handle certain events and situations and people that come into our lives can dictate how things will play out the rest of the year. How well we monitor our responses, how we handle the relationships, how we handle projects, and things potentially coming out of left field and how we're able to navigate it. So I believe May is going to be one of those months that however we respond, how we choose to treat other people, how we choose to treat ourselves in the process, will be a big indicator for how successful we are for the rest of 2019 in terms of personal, professional, relationships, and all of the above. So, and I don't think for you, I don't think you're getting caught up in a whole lot of unnecessary activity or drama. See you kind of being a little bit, as a few other signs have been, there have been some signs that are just ready to go and, completely bulldozing 1,000% forward, and others are sitting back a little bit and just kind of monitoring and just waiting to see what other people are going to do, and before they make a move, just taking a breath and, identifying whether or not it's in their best interest to make a move, or is it best to wait it out? I kind of feel like that's how you're going to play the month of May, but we haven't gotten to the cards yet, so let's just see what the cards tell us. I feel like the cards are really talkative with you. I'm going to probably do a few more cards than I normally would. I'm not sure what's going on yet, but maybe the first card here will give us an indicator. So you have the Nine of Earth, enjoying life's luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So a really good card. Yeah, and some of this can be related to 9 is also the number of travel and adventure, higher education, learning. So it's possible that you could be coming off of something that was maybe a vacation that you just took, or you traveled for business, or you just got a certification, or you just went back to school and now you're taking a small break. But something around you kind of having an appreciation now for some of the little things in life that can kind of get forgotten when you're either out of town or you're traveling or you're wrapped up in school, or you're wrapped up in a big project at work, and just kind of getting a little bit of space to kind of get back to center and find that quiet time for yourself, and figuring out, some reminders of some ways that you can get peace and find contentment, and just retreating a little bit for some inspiration. It's also possible that if you are self-employed, that you just got a large offer, you signed a big deal, or there's a contract in the works, and things are coming to, you're kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with it, and it's like, okay, this is really going to happen, and you can kind of relax a little bit, and have an appreciation for everything that you've worked on and everything that you've accomplished up until this point. You also have the King of Fire. Idealistic, motivational, ambitious, charismatic, focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader, advice from someone creative. So yeah, if you have been working on something, or you did just come back from something that was big, people could now be seeing you in a different light, and they could start to now see you in terms of, okay, this is really somebody that that we not only want to pay attention to, but people are inspired by, and you're promoting and offering a certain amount of enthusiasm that either they haven't seen from you before, or they haven't seen in their teams, or the company hasn't seen for a while, and your opportunity to really make a difference is obvious to everybody. People are seeing how motivated you are and how excited you are, and it's really rubbing off on other people. So I think this plays well off the Nine of Earth, where now that you've gotten an opportunity to kind of get grounded with what really matters to you and what's really truly important in life, now you can start grabbing it, and you can start taking the initiative to go and get those things and pull those people in that are going to help support this project or this initiative or this opportunity, and people that you want to be on your team. You have the Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So yeah, so along with having the Earth and Fire card, now you get a water card. So not only are you bringing in the foundation that's built for something important, and having the fire and the energy and ambition behind it, you actually have the emotions and the feelings behind something that is going to be really challenging for other people to compete with, because your heart is in it. And when your heart is in something, and it's something you love to do, and it's something that you feel like you're uniquely qualified for, your business, your projects can't help but go to the next phase. And you could also be bringing in either a new employee, a new friend, a new person, a new team member. It could be somebody who's maybe on the younger side, but somebody who can help you kind of continue to keep the fires of this project burning. Or if it's a love or a intimate one-on-one relationship, significant other type of relationship, somebody who comes in and you you're like, okay, I actually believe in relationships again because this person is, speaking my language and we're on the same page. And I'm really feeling like, um, this person, you intuitively understand each other. And I think that's going to be for a smaller percentage of you. The bigger, the majority, I feel like it's going to be about projects and self-employment and potentially an organization or a company, but where you're just, the teams are right, there's the right fit, the right people are there. You're the leader or you've tapped a leader, and you've also got potentially somebody as kind of the right hand, or somebody that you're like, yeah, this person is somebody that my team can appreciate, and my team is going to either respond well to or answer to. So we also get the Two of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So yeah, I think the only hurdle for you really is just to get too involved too quickly, too much happening, and not kind of just taking it all in and really assessing what's in front of you. If your business is really growing, I understand that that's challenging to do, because the first thing you want to do if your business is growing is to continue to nurture it and to continue to be, all about it 24/7. I think this is just reminding you that, if you do get too caught up too quickly, it's possible that some mistakes could get made, or some things that you didn't intend to have happen, or some people, you run into some misunderstandings. And I think they're all really unnecessary, and I don't see it being major, but it's possible that, you could end up with too many clients at once, too many customers at once, too many projects at once, and you haven't fully thought through, okay, yeah, I know I've got this at least one person that I really can count on and we see eye to eye, but that's just one person. That one person does not a team make. And it's important that you don't put too many expectations on one person or a small number of people to handle a large number of the workload. So just, kind of step back and give yourself a sanity check and really look at the work. And especially if people are talking to you about it, especially if people are coming to you and they're saying, hey, I just want to let you know I'm kind of concerned that we have the manpower and the resources and the backing to handle everything that you're committing to, because they're on board with the work, and I don't see that being an issue, but they're going to be realistic about what they believe they can handle, and they're going to have that expectation that you're going to listen to them, and you're going to see things from their point of view and see that, they're not trying to be, they're not trying to take away from your accomplishments. They just want you to see their side, and that you trust them, and that you believe that their insight is valuable. And that's how you're going to continue to build this, what appears to be this great opportunity, this business that's got the potential to flourish. Three of Air, great sadness, time to take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. So I see this as more about the potential for you to have unnecessary worry, unnecessary nervous energy, because you did not heed some of their advice and some of their concerns. But because it is a number 3, I think there's also as the number 3 is a creative number. It's the number of joy and creative expression and children and having that kind of childlike outlook on life. I think you can avoid this. Or it could be where there's something that recently happened, something that recently occurred, and it caused you to have, for another small percentage of you, it caused you to kind of take a step back and be sad about something, kind of get through your feelings about something. And that could be why in the first card we got, you appreciate the little things in life more. If it was a death in the family or a loss of some kind that was around you, you ended up spending more quiet time alone, and now people are kind of trying to pull you back into the day-to-day. And so some of this could be that you've taken some time to heal. Maybe you haven't and you need to take it, or maybe you need to forgive other people for some of the choices that they made, or some of the ways that that you're attempting to move on and better yourself, and other people are trying to do the same thing. So it's going to be unique for each of you. Let's see what our other card. And so this is so great. So we end with a Archangel card. Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So you're, out of the Angel Tarot deck, you end with an Archangel card. And I think that's really fitting for this reading, because you actually got every element. You have earth, fire, water, and air. And so you are balanced. You want to be balanced. I think you want to be, you want to feel like yourself again. And this is saying that just take the chains off of yourself and don't wait for other people to do it for you. You have every opportunity to go after what it is that you want and have the life that you want. And if you did just recently go through some kind of a loss, that you do have support, you do have people around you. And some of these anxieties and fears that you may be experiencing are not necessarily something to do with what's happening in reality. They could be some lingering events or lingering pain that you just need to work through. And maybe just tell people, hey, look, I'm still working through it, Still working through some sadness, some obstacles that I came up against, but I know that my team is here with me, that my family is here with me. I know you guys are going to support me. Just give me a little bit of time, and if you continue to stay focused on the work, the relationships, and the little things, and not as focused on where the money is and where the material items are and how you're going to, where you're going to fit all that. I know that's challenging to do for everybody, but in terms of how you can create more abundance, maybe taking your energy off of the dollar signs for a little while will be helpful. And our final Archangel card is Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Yeah, so you just may need a little time to breathe through some of the recent challenges that you've had, or some things that are coming up in May. And you may just need to take a little time to yourself. And but I would say, in the process of taking that time, don't fully disengage from people. I think you're going to want people to be around you, because when you do kind of come out of this, oh my gosh, I was creating some anxiety all on my own that didn't really exist. Even though you may have had some anxiety-filled events or situations that came up, once you kind of get out of the chains that you're in, you're going to want to be around people, and you're going to want people to be around you and be supportive of all of your efforts, and you're going to want to include them in the successes that you're having and that you can expect to have, I think, for the month of May. So I hope that was helpful, Libra. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can go to angelawakening.net or follow the links below. And I look forward to seeing you next time.